So far, the most compelling thing that any of the 2020 Democrats have said, the ones who are running for president, actually came from Democrat, progressive, millennial Pete Buttigieg, who said Democrats basically, I'm paraphrasing here, need to do something about Republican court packing and probably need to start doing it themselves next time they get power. Again, that's not an exact quote. That is paraphrasing what Buttigieg, told us we need to be concerned about. I have not heard any other Democrat ever say that. Not just in this cycle, but in my lifetime. A Democrat who actually understands that Republicans for decades now, ever since the Powell memo, have been packing the courts with right-wing ideologues, and that Democrats need to fight fire with fire, and it's not a political issue, it's to protect American consumers. Buttigieg gets it in a way that I have not seen any other Democrat ever get it. And the reason I bring that up is because this week, the Republicans in the Senate confirmed another Trump judicial nominee, and she happens to be 37 years old. Now, I'm not saying that because she's 37, she is unqualified. This does not mean that at all. What it means is that this woman, Allison Jones Rushing, probably has a good 40 years, 50 if she takes good care of herself, that she gets to now sit on a federal bench. 40 to 50 years determining which policies are okay and which ones are not. This is the pattern that we've started to see from Donald Trump himself. Nominees, other ones that are actually up this week too, 40 years old, 46 years old. So again, good 30 years apiece from them, if not more. The Republican court packing is getting a little bit more sinister. And this is what we've started to see under Donald Trump, who has appointed and gotten confirmed an astronomical amount of judges. Enough to completely remake the judiciary here in the United States. And I'm not just talking about the Supreme Court. Listen to this. The Supreme Court hears only about 100 to 150 appeals from the more than 7,000 cases that come before the nation's 13 circuit courts each year. So 7,000 cases each year decided at the circuit level. Maybe on a good year, 150 of those get to the Supreme Court where they actually get heard. The rest of them, the 6,850 cases, they're done at the circuit level. So whatever these circuit judges said, that's the end, ladies and gentlemen. So you tell me which court system's more important. The one that hears 100 or 150, but they can't be overturned? Or the one that decides 6,850, but some of those may make it to the Supreme Court. I'm going to go with the district courts. But the Democratic Party for far too long hasn't been acting like these courts matter. The only thing that matters is that Supreme Court. And again, yeah, those can't be overturned until a later Supreme Court comes along and overturns them. But right now, 1 in 6 people, 1 out of every 6 sitting on a circuit court here in the United States is a Trump appointee. 1 out of every 6. And he ain't even done yet, folks. This is going to get so much worse. And if this pattern continues, as he nominates younger and younger people, we're going to see the court system remade for generations. Not just a generation, generations. Power in Congress, even power in the White House, that has the potential to change every 2 to 4 years. It frequently does, back and forth and back and forth. The court system, you pack that with right-wing ideologues, that's not changing for another 40 years. It's time to start paying attention and to start treating these lower courts, where most legislation is settled, as equally as important, not just as the Supreme Court, but as the House, the Senate, and the presidency. Because in reality, these courts, probably more important than any one of those branches of government. Thanks for watching, everybody. And don't forget, if you like what you see here, like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. And now you can also become a member of Ring of Fire and get exclusive early access to certain Ring of Fire videos all throughout the week. Just click on the little join button right below the video.